everyone, I have a special treat for you. Well, some might think it's a treat anyways. I am going to cut my client's hair today. And our guest client is Scott. So welcome, Scott.
Hi.
So we are going to cut his hair. We're in self-isolation. There's Bailey together, so I get to cut his hair, but as you can see, I have neglected his hair for a while. He's got like neck hair going on. Anyway, so today I'm going to look after him and cut his hair. I'm just going to put his coffee up so it doesn't get hair in it. So over the last few days, we have worked outside. We both have our own offices. We've been working. I've gotten deliveries out to people with Scott's help, so he's been amazing. I guess the least I can do is cut his hair. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blow dry his hair a little bit because he just got out of the shower. So it's still a bit damp, and his hair is really coarse, so in order to get all the little hairs, I need it dry. So I'm just gonna do that. I've actually never seen his hair this long before. Hey Scott, like how long have I been cutting your hair for?
8 years.
All right, so the sides and back are dry. And now I'm gonna start with my longer clipper blade on his hair. And I'm gonna do the sides and back. So this is gonna feel amazing to Scott. I'm just scooping up around the sides. Just giving him his normal haircut. And Ramsey, if you're watching, I'm sorry I can't cut your hair. I know you're dying, again, to get your hair cut. I normally see Ramsey once a week to cut his hair. So he's been a little out of sorts with that. How is everybody doing this morning? I can see a few people are watching. I love doing these videos for people because it really gives me inspiration to keep going every day, try and find new content. I could have just cut Scott's hair and that's it, but I figured you guys would at least enjoy seeing this. It is strange for me. I normally cut probably 8 to 10 people's hair in a day. So it's strange not being behind the chair. Generally, I would be talking to the client and not to the camera. However, Scott and I get to talk all the time. I'm just gonna lean this down so you can see his hair. Going in, doing a little blending, taking some off the top. And the good thing about Scott's hair is I absolutely love the color of his hair. But I'll be able to show you how the conceal gray coverage works on his hair. He's not super happy about that, but I think it would be a good opportunity for us to take so you can see what the product is and does. and I'm still delivering or shipping out products. So if you are interested in buying anything, I've been really busy with orders and shipping, which has actually been quite fun and very helpful because that's my only income at this point. So you guys are all helping towards, keeping Salon Bliss alive. And I thank you for that. If you just keep your head in one, yeah. Because when you move, it's not good. So I use all kinds of different techniques on people. Silver fox, yeah, exactly, Shannon. So I'm going into a slightly shorter clipper blade now, and what I do with Scott's hair, because everybody's head shape is different, right? But we don't want it to look like there's bumps and curves. And then with his hair, he also has more concentrated gray and then darker patches. So it can create the illusion of dents in his head. So I have to be aware of that when cutting his hair. So these are all the types of things that I do for people who sit in my chair. And the reason why when people look at a cut that I've done, they don't really know exactly what is different about it, but it just looks good. There's a feeling that comes from having a good haircut and seeing a good haircut. For me especially, it's like a satisfied feeling, but that's because I love what I do. I'm fortunate about that. And I really like the people I get to do it for. Right, Scott?
Yep.
So when in the salon, I just take some of the hair off. Bailey is used to sitting on people's laps when we're at the salon because she comes to the salon with me. She's a funny puppy. Now I'm going to take my trimmers around his ears. Look down. Sometimes I'll go in with a straight blade and trim up around the neckline. It's a smoother feel to it, but I didn't bring my shaving tools home. And I can't access the salon right now. So luckily I did bring home the things that I brought home when we did. It was kind of a funny day. We went in and got all the product from the salon. And those of you who have been to Salon Bliss know that it's 25 stairs up and 25 stairs down. So I took 5 giant Rubbermaid containers down to the sidewalk on Bank Street, and then Scott came and picked me up. So I was sitting there or standing there with all these product boxes for probably, 10-15 minutes. And that was a few weeks ago now. So it was pretty funny, the looks that I was getting. Clear Rubbermaid boxes too, so people could see that it was a ton of hair products in there. And again, thank you for all the people that have purchased things, because I don't want to carry them back up the stairs, as well as it is helping us because my money is tied up in products. So I'm gonna go and cut the top now, and then I'm gonna blend the two. I'm just gonna take a moment to see if there's any. Oh, Marcel, I know you're dying for a haircut too. Yesterday, Marcel sent me a message on Facebook about his hair. And thank you for sending that, because I was dying laughing. And I can tell you, the more laughter that I have in my life right now, the better it is. And I think that's true for all of us. So if you guys have funny memes or jokes, I would love to hear them. I'm a bit of a trickster and really enjoy jokes. So besides all of you growing out your hair, so then you can come and see me when we're back up and running, what else are you up to? Have you been going outside? Have you been meditating or doing yoga? I don't know, playing video games? I don't know much about video games, but I'm curious to see how all of you are spending your time. It's definitely a strange time, but for me, Scott and I have been working on a product line called Code Bliss, and also I am trying to get all my notes together for my book, and playing with Bailey, cooking. We've had awesome meals at home. Both Scott and I like to experiment with new food, I guess, and recipes. I've learned how to make bread. I mean, I had learned a long time ago, but sort of lost the ambition to continue doing it, and learned more about it. So there is Scott's basic haircut, and now I'm going to go in and I'm going to shape it. And Marcel is one of the people on here that would really understand the difference between just a haircut, because it collides in every direction, and then the art of customizing it for your head shape, the way your hair grows. That's part of the difference to what I, just stay there, what I give to the people that sit in my chair. Now I'm very bossy, right, Scott?
I get in trouble all the time.
Yeah, he does, because he moves his head as I'm trying to cut his hair. Marcel is very well behaved when he gets his hair cut, I have to say. Scott generally is, but considering we've been dating for over 4 years, I guess I get a bit bossier. Has that changed, Scott, since I first started cutting your hair?
Little. I think we now have video evidence here of how good a client I am.
That's true. You are pretty good. He doesn't get a drink of his coffee, though, while he gets his hair cut. Like, I let all of you guys drink your coffee. Sometimes it gets hair in it. I really do need to get, like, lids for the coffee cups or something, so then you don't have to drink your own hair. I'll work on that.
Get those little cocktail umbrellas.
Oh yeah, so they can hide the...
Keep the hair out.
Yeah. You're so smart.
Genius.
Oh yeah, and he does not like hair on his face, as do... I mean, I don't know anybody that does. It's pretty torturous. So, what I like to do is take the blow dryer and get the hair off so it's a little more comfortable. And also, I can get the loose hairs out so I can see what way I want to shape it next. I can see where it's colliding. So sometimes in a haircut, I'll step back, blow dry, step back and look at the shape. It's pretty hard in this because I'm just using the phone, the camera, as my guide. And I'm not used to that because I normally have a mirror in front of me. And it's funny because as a stylist that's used to having mirrors all around me, it's very rare that we use the mirrors actually to look at ourselves. We actually we use the mirrors to look at different things. So then when we go into the normal world and the mirrors aren't everywhere, because we're so used to looking through the mirror at different things, it's a little bit disorienting, after you've been working 12, 14 hours a day. So it's just one of those funny stylist things. I don't know if any of the other stylists watching, Joanne, if you go through that, having to desensitize yourself to the mirrors or not, or I mean, after a while you don't notice it as much and you learn how to transition back and forth between the stylist and regular world. But something that I've noticed over the years. Been doing this for, I guess, like 25 years. I was quite young when I started, and obviously I'm quite young now too. So this is where I'm gonna leave his haircut for now. For those of you watching, I normally would wash your hair afterwards, sometimes before to get the product out, but Scott has done that for me. I don't have my shampoo sinks here. Thank God I didn't have to carry those down the stairs. But I'm going to use the conceal product on Scott's hair and then allow him to leave, and I will answer any questions that are on the screen as he leaves us. So right now I am going to use the dark brown conceal. So this is what it looks like. It's $39. It's a brush.
I think you're gonna need a lot of it.
I'm only gonna do one section, I think. So in here, I wanna show you how it works. And this lasts forever. Like, it doesn't take a lot of it. And you just simply brush it on. And then it's waterproof. So if you do get caught in the rain, then it's okay. You have to shampoo it out of your hair. So there's that side all done. So, I mean, this product isn't to do necessarily your whole head. People with longer hair, you would just do it in the part line. People with short hair, you would just do it around the face, really, where it bothers you, where you see it. This is a really great solution to not having your hair colored. I don't recommend people coloring their own hair because when we get back behind the chair, we're gonna have to correct all of that, which means it takes more time, takes more money. Like how services work in the hair salon is based off of performance, right? So if I'm doing more to your hair and it requires more product or more time, then that's where you get charged differently. That's sometimes where the confusion can happen in a hair salon. So you want to be, if you're a client, I try to give somebody a quote before I start. Let them know what's the investment, are they comfortable with that investment, and then we go forward. But if you guys are unsure, please ask your stylist if they can give you a quote of the work that they're talking about doing, because sometimes they forget that you don't know that there's an add-on charge. If you do a partial or a mini highlight is about, this top section of your hair. A partial highlight is more expensive and goes from about here, around, and it's the whole top area of your hair. It's not dictated on how much of the hair strand we're doing necessarily, it's how much of your head we're doing. So if you've ever had that scenario happen where people are doing toners and they're doing treatments and all these other things, then they have to charge you for what they're doing. So just to alleviate that problem, ask your stylist for a quote or give them a budget and say, what can you do within this budget? And then they'll tell you, they'll be clear about it, hopefully. So anyways, as you can see, Scott now has dark hair again. And so he's the perfect model to work on today. And thank you, Scott. I'm just going to check your neckline. And normally I would take something and clean off his neckline for him. Bailey knows it's time to leave. So, everyone, I'm going to read your messages. Just going to pull this down a bit. So, hi, Vicky. Okay, let's see. Oh no, Liam, you left your blow dryer at the salon. That sucks. Daniel Lolly, hi, Vinny. Shannon, of course, you're hilarious. Daniel, Emily, Max, Shannon again. Marcel, I hope you enjoyed that video. You're bossy too when you cut hair. Yeah, well, we have to be, right? Because the person sitting in our chair doesn't know what we need. So for us to be able to provide the quality of service that they would like and are expecting, then, we can do it in a kind way, obviously. But yeah, you have to let them know, uncross your legs, because your body has to be even. And when you're cutting hair, for the stylists that are out there that may not pay attention to this, your posture is extremely important for a few different reasons. One being that if you want to be in this business for a long time, then you have to take care of your body. Contorting your body in different ways is hard on you. So you can do things like simply ask your client to look down. Uncrossing their legs is really important because that's how you make it even, right? You're wanting to work on an even palette. If somebody's like this and slouched over, then obviously when they stand straight, it's going to be crooked. So I'm really strict on that. Jose, yeah, I can't wait So I'll put you on my list to call when we reopen. I have a few people on there, but I will definitely, Josie, put you on there. Faye, oh, I'm so happy that you're watching. I was actually thinking about you just this morning while I was meditating. So that's awesome. Tom West, I haven't seen you in so long. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, I've gotten some pretty strange Facebook requests, and I really love being there for people, but I am not single. Please do not send me photos. I'm not interested. So I don't know why Facebook seems to be a platform for people asking other people out, but please check their profiles if you are going to try and hit on somebody through Facebook, because it's kind of disrespectful. I find my profile is very clear that I am not single. I don't plan on being single anytime in my life again. So yeah, please keep that in mind for myself, but also others, you know. Thanks, Daniel. I try. And yeah, good point. It's an artistic career, not a job. Yes, that's a very good point. What I believe that I provide and other stylists like myself provide is the ability to help somebody see a different image of themselves. So a positive image. You know, I step behind that chair, whether I, you know, have the same value system or I guess fashion trends, and I step behind that chair for that person. I'm not stepping behind the chair trying to tell the person to be just like me. I'm not. I really love to meet new people, and my people I've seen in the past. I try really hard to listen to what they're asking for and dig deep into that. You know, things like sometimes I see women be ashamed of wanting to feel sexy or beautiful. You know, guys, it's okay to feel sexy and beautiful, and it's okay for people to appreciate that about you. I think it's really important for us to now, you know, people have different ways of that. Longer hair sometimes feels really feminine to some. Shorter hair, maybe they just, you know, something about them is more attracted to short hair. Anyway, so we have a consultation system that we use in order to help people dig into what that means for them. And that's my job, is to listen to the words, listen to the lifestyle. You know, you do or don't want to spend an hour styling your hair every day. So I have to listen to that and take that into consideration, and also help you understand whether it is possible or not. You know, sometimes it's unrealistic. I cannot make somebody who's, you know, 40 look like they're 19. I can't. But what they're often looking for is the feeling they had when they were that age. So how do I do that? Well, I have to dig into the reasons, you know, what has happened in their life. So some of my stuff, I am trained in certain modalities of healing, and I love meditation. I'm really attracted to gemstones. I have spent a lot of time with Faye Healy, who's on here today, who is a pranic healer, with Pete Bernard, who is a shaman, with Linda Hayden Carroll, has been working one-on-one with me for about 4.5 years. So my life has changed dramatically. in massive positivity. Like, you know, for somebody to quit drinking for 2 years and has a long line of alcoholism in my family, you know, and for me to be able to live the life that I've lived, especially coming from where I've come from. So I'm very proud of that. I love those people in my life. I love all of you. And I hope to really inspire you. Get out there. It doesn't have to be the way that I do it. I think that you need to do it your way. And as much as I hate that expression, you do you, girl, do it. You know, face the things that maybe scare you. Sometimes they're there for a reason. Anyway, so that's just my little rant for the day. It's Sunday. If anybody would like to order dry shampoo or heat protector or hair masks, shampoo, conditioner, I'm here. You can message me if you are interested and I will ship it to you. So I just want everybody to have a great day, and I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.